Hello and welcome back to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of Giant Slayer using the Pathfinder for Savage Worlds rule set. Brought to you by Poppets Coffee. And if you look up above my head on the screen, you'll see a little logo up there where they provide some of the best coffee you have ever had. Anyway, when last we left our heroes, they were in the middle of a fight with a bunch of orcs. And then somebody went and summoned more orcs with an adventure card. And during this fight, a rather plain-looking human woman came barreling up from below decks. They have no idea who she is, where exactly she came from, other than she came from below. And right as her turn came up during the big fight that they were in, she screamed at... I didn't say it last time, but she was looking right at Kratos when she screamed, "You killed Screed." Any of you guys remember who Screed is?
He was the half-orc who was responsible for the raid on True Now.
Yeah, we saw his name in the little church outside of town, right?
Absolutely, and I'll drop a Benny on each of you for remembering that stuff.
I thought she was after me. She had been targeting me that time.
I thought she loved you. Was that the one that... which one did you make fall in love with you?
That was the Knight of Ozum.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So she was focused on you until she saw Kratos over here. And Kratos is the one who actually performed the killing blow on Screed. All right, so it is now her turn. She is going to target Kratos and fire away with her longbow. And here we go as she takes her shot. Oh, and he gets hit twice with a raise on each as she rapid fires her bow.
Yeah. She's a bad bitch.
This is going to hurt, Kratos.
I'll be fine.
As that first arrow strikes you, it doesn't do enough.
He said, "Nah, I'll be fine."
And then the second arrow comes in about the same. She really wants you dead. So she's going to spend a Benny on one of those. And turns it into a shaken result. And with that, she is going to end her turn. And then the snake that came up on deck with her. It is going to...
That got blown across the deck.
Yeah. It is going to run. And it gains an additional 2. So it is able to make it up to there, but that is it. And for those of you listening, I probably should have been more descriptive. So the snake, if you were listening last time, got blasted clear across the deck towards the aft of the boat. And it is now rushing back up towards Thid. And that takes us to Kratos' turn. Kratos, you are currently shaken.
Let's see if I'm not. Oh, please select a token again.
All right. You shake off that glancing blow.
All right, and we are going to finish off this orc chieftain right here.
Or so you hope.
No, we're going to do it. We have to be positive like Cheryl.
You can do it. Put your back into it.
All right, and wild attack, and go.
Oh,
that is a big hit with a total of 22. That's a raise.
Actually, it looks like 4 raises, but only counts for 1. And then I will hit the wild attack again when I roll the damage.
Because we were missing that before, and let me make sure that it added it correctly. It did. All right, so that is going to be 2 wounds as you drive your sword into the orc.
Or just hit it with my hammer. And
hammer,
all the hammer stuff happens to him?
Well, let's see. So first he is going to try and soak that wound. He does soak one of them, so he's still shaken. And then the Hammer of Agramash, or the Hammer of Unmaking. All right, so you hit him with a raise, which, yes, he gets a vigor check, and you got a raise, so it's going to be at a -4. I will apply that with modifiers for better rolls. And here we go. Comes out with a 1. So, or -1, but it's not a critical failure. So he has his size decreased by 1. So he goes from size 1 to size 0. And is that all for you there, Kratos?
Yep.
All right. We go into round 4, and she is up first. So she sees that Kratos hurt her ally pretty bad, screams a bit more as she continues firing at him, and this time she's going to take 3 actions to fire at him. Rapid fire on all 3. So she fires off. First one is a miss. Her second shot, wait a second, 5 shots? That doesn't sound right because the rate of fire should only be 2. Yep.
And she has line of sight on Kratos from there with the stalls being in her way?
Yes, because they're low.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
They're literally pony walls.
Yep. All right, her second shot. Let me make sure that that only used 2 arrows. All right. So she fires again. And her second shot goes wide. And she lines up for the last one. There it is. Oh, that dice just like blew the fuck up. Both arrows hit with multiple raises. So on the first arrow, Kratos becomes shaken again. Then the second arrow, she doesn't like that, so she's going to roll it again with a Benny. And looks like it's not going to change. Then the snake. It comes rushing up to Thid.
Heck off, snake.
And as it does, it bites Thid. And does not critically fail, as it rolled a 1 on its skill die. That takes us to the orc, who is currently shaken. See if he can break that. Coming up with a 4 on the die, and he is no longer shaken. So he is going to... Let me double check that he has it. He does. He is sweeping his great axe around, targeting both Kratos and Spike, who's right next to Kratos. He is going to make it a wild attack. And he's going to do it twice. So on the first one, he hits them both, I believe. Where is... Yes, he did hit both of them. That is not with a raise, so I'm going to roll them damage dice. All right, Kratos gets away with nothing, and Spike becomes shaken. And then he swings again, coming back on the backswing. And he does not like that, so he's going to spend one of his bennies to try it again. And this time he hits both of them. I think Spike with a raise.
My toughness is 8.
No, not toughness, parry. Yep, so...
Oh, yeah. Yep.
He hits Spike with a raise and Credo without. So I'm going to untarget Spike, roll the damage. Did I forget to add the wild? I did. So let me add 2 onto that. Isn't going to make a difference.
Nope.
And then against Spike, oh, devastating blow for Spike as he gets 19 on his damage roll. That's going to be 3 wounds. Does Spike wish to try and soak that?
Yes.
All right, with a result of 4, Spike soaks 1 of those 3 wounds. She is hurting pretty badly now with 2 wounds. And that brings us to Credo, who is shaken.
All right, let's unshake and bake. Oh, select token again.
All right, with a total of 8, you are no longer shaken.
All right, and we're going to try to get this Orc Chieftain out of here, so we will take 2 swings at him.
All right.
And of course, wild as always.
That is a hit, no raise, with a total of 7.
Alrighty. And damage.
All right, that looks like 1 wound. He is going to take it. And your second attack.
Alright, and another one, and a wild attack, and the multi-action, and a roll.
That is a hit with a raise. Total of 12 on those dice.
And again, hit the wild attack, hit the damage roll.
All right. He is getting hit hard when you got a total of 22 on the damage roll. He's going to be taking 4 wounds. He is going to try and soak some of it. He fails, so let's see his incapacitation check. He didn't critically fail, so he is injured and bleeding out currently. So I'm going to mark his status as bleeding out. And he is unconscious on the ground.
Alright, and then there's this woman shooting arrows at me. Oh, for some reason it's making me go around, or there we are. And I'm going to get right up into her face.
All right. Then it is Blizz's turn. Blizz, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm right up in her face, but my program's not working at the moment. So, if you will be so kind as to roll me 2 claw attacks.
I can do that.
Yeah, I had a Chrome issue that I had to shut it down and pull it up.
All right.
Oh, wait. I'm here, so I am back.
Well, the first claw missed. You can roll the second claw.
Don't even see it showing up on my thing.
It's because you just came in.
Let's try the second one with, my mojo on it rather than yours. Flaws. I'm not having it pop up. So if you want to go ahead and roll that second one for me.
All right, I can do that.
No. Troubleshoot my issues while I'm listening.
Okay, so this is the second action, and I click the roll button, and it is another failure.
I will spend a Benny on that.
Okay. So I will
Oh, that works.
re-roll that. Oh, pair of aces. Total of 10 coming up with a raise on the hit.
There we go.
And click the raise damage button, and the total comes up 11, which shakes her.
I'll take it.
All right. From there, we go to Thid. Thid, you've got this massive boa constrictor of all things right next to you, just to the west of you.
All right. Thid doesn't care for that a whole lot. So Thid's going to turn and pull out. Okay. He's going to pull out this almost like a seashell looking thing, and he's going to toss it behind the serpent as a sonic alchemist bomb as his first action. So let me modifier for better rolls. There you are. And I got him targeted, so I'm just going to target the intersection behind him, which shouldn't hit anybody else.
All right.
So we'll Benny that damage, see if we can't get anything better. No.
Okay.
So that will shake him. So you just hear this loud, thunderous clap right behind him. And then as my second action, I will take a swipe with my spear.
Alrighty.
So he's got his buckler that he threw the shell with, and then that's kind of hold him off. He's going to try to just gut it from underneath. And he does so. Oh.
Pair of aces on the damage. Total of 18 for 3 wounds. And
kind of distracts him and then just slices him up the gut.
And you do just that. You rip his body open, and the snake's insides come out.
I'm spending a Benny to get back some power points as well. Just
all right,
housekeeping.
And are you then that move?
No, I want to stay here by Spike and attend to her wounds this next go round. Or if she tends to her own wounds, I'll be here to cover her.
Okay, Spike, you are currently shaken.
Yes. Let's fix that.
All right.
Cool.
You are still shaken. You could spend a Benny to break it.
Oh. Woo.
All right. You're no longer shaken, but you are badly hurt.
Yes. Spike is going to try to heal herself and make herself feel all not dead.
Oh, there's an ace. Total of 16 on the dice.
Those are some really pretty, vibrant dice.
Aren't they?
I have the iridescent and glitter.
I went iridescent ice for when I can actually play again.
Well, I will be on the edge of my seat waiting to see them.
Okay,
all
so
right.
You are no longer wounded at all. Do you wish to move at all?
Yes, I would like to move and pluck a spike off me and do bolt.
You did not declare 2 actions at the start of your turn.
Okay, that's fine. I wasn't sure if that went into the healing or not.
Yep.
It does.
Okay,
Cheater.
I'll just move then.
Yep. She's just trying to cheat.
Cheater.
Cheater.
Exactly.
The
I wanna
motto is still cheat better.
Yeah.
First, she has to cheat good.
Yeah, first I have to figure out how to cheat good. Cheat in
Okay.
general, then good, then better.
All
I went
right.
through the wall.
That's okay.
Yep.
All right. And at the start of round 5, she gets the Black Joker. And she screams in rage at Thid.
No, I did. I'm sorry, lady.
She breaks her shaken. She's going to take 3 actions. The first one, she's going to target Thid.
Fuck off.
3 actions. And
What we called this in the old days is pumping them full of Loxley.
so dice comes out. It is a pair of failures. So she's going to spend a Benny on that. Oh, there we go. That's much prettier. So this time she has 1 success and 1 success with a raise. So first, just the regular success.
Oh.
Oh, that is going to be 3 wounds. So,
Ouch.
do you want to try and soak that before?
Yeah, let me try to do this. Vigor. Oh, come on, game. Vigor roll right there. Boom. I can
And
spend a Benny, I guess.
There you go. There
That's
you go.
so that is going to be. See, you were at 0 wounds.
Yes.
So means you have no wounds and you are not shaken. All right, and now for the one that was the 3 wounds. Or sorry, now for the one that was the raise. That one's going to shake you. For her second action, she is going to switch her target to Kratos. And she cuts loose again. With a pair of shots fired with rapid shot. 1 hits, 1 misses. And not enough to hurt her. Or hurt Kratos. And her third action is also going to be a shot on Kratos. Pair of misses. She's mad enough to Benny that shit. And still a pair of misses. All right, that takes us to the orc, who gets a vigor check. And the dice come up as a failure, so he is now dead as he bleeds out. Spike.
Well, before Spike goes, I'm playing Inspiration. For the rest of this round, any trait roll we make, add a +2.
All right.
That's
That's
for
your action
everyone.
card? Nice.
I did not get the romance card.
My action card, I'm kind of scared to play, so.
Your adventure card?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Is it more
Action.
reinforcements?
Adventure.
Similar to it. Very similar.
All right, so everybody gets a +2 on all actions for the rest of this round. Spike, what are you doing?
I'd like to do 2 actions. My first one, I want to cast protection, but I'd like to use more power points to have 2 targets.
Okay, who are you casting it on?
Blizz and Thid. Or wait, no, Kratos and Thid.
Okay.
Is that just 1 additional
That's-
power point?
That's 1 additional power point.
Okay, just want to make sure. And then does this roll get a +2?
That's a trait roll, so
yep.
yes.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a success with a raise, so it goes to their toughness instead of their armor value. And that was your first action. What's your second action going to be?
I'm a shooter because I'm tired of this woman. She needs to go somewhere else.
All right.
So I'm going to take my little spike off my arm. I'm going to focus really, really hard. And wouldn't that be, though? I think I messed up. Because it's a +2, but wouldn't it have been a -2 because I'm doing 2 actions? So it would have just been
+2
nothing?
-2.
So when I've been
Okay.
a raise, it has been a regular.
Yeah,
Yup.
I think so.
So don't click anything on better rolls and just roll that beautiful
Yeah.
faith footage. Basically, I'm saving you a -2.
Yeah. I still
There you
appreciate it.
go. 11 on that bolt. That's a raise.
Indeed. Go ahead and roll that raise damage.
Oh,
Right now it's sitting at no wound.
you know,
You gonna click?
Spike knows her lane, and Spike's just gonna stay in it for right now and just be happy it hit, even though it didn't do anything.
Okay. Well, that takes us to Credo.
All right. Well, apparently she has a problem with me, so I'm going to have a problem with her. We're going to give 3 good old swings at her.
All righty.
You know what? We're going to match her ferocity here. We're actually going to get enraged first.
Oh, getting his rage on.
It's been a while since I've been mad enough to do it.
True.
All right. So 3 actions. So wild attacks. That'd be -4. But we have a +2, so it'd be -2 total,
Yup.
which gets canceled out by the wild attack. So it's basically going to be straight up roll 3 times.
Yep. All right.
That was I hit the wrong one.
I see that.
You
Let me-
damaged her before you even hit her.
Well,
So-
let's try that again. Let's try for the actual hit this time.
You're that angry.
Yep.
All right. So that was just a normal hit. So we'll just apply that damage you already rolled.
Yep.
Second action.
All right. And then wild attack, and then -2, and that.
Okay. That is a hit, no raise. And it comes in with a second shaken result. Give me just a moment here. I will click that. So she is going to try and soak it. And she does. Completely. And your third action.
All right. This is the one that's going to get all the raises and all the damage.
Keep telling yourself that.
I mean, it was a raise.
It was a raise, but I saw it land with the 12 up and then it rolled over.
Yeah, and it just tipped over.
Tipped.
All right, and here, I gotta click that wild
All
attack
right.
button again.
Total 11 for a raise. And that is a massive blow at 29 for 5 wounds, but that'll be reduced to 4. She is going to try and soak it. That's only soaking one of them. She'll spend another Benny. Coming in with a second one, which was no better.
Oh, that stinking Joker. That's what I was like, where's she getting this bonus from?
Yep. All right. So we will take her first roll, which was enough to stop 1 wound. So she is currently at 3 wounds and shaken, but even though it says unconscious when you hover over her, she is not yet.
All right, and then since I hit her with the raise, the hammer goes.
Yep. So she gets a vigor check. And let me double check something real quick. All right. So she gets that. Oh, yeah, she is. I forgot to hit the -4 on it. But
So she just regular passed.
she just regularly passed. So she is still okay on that.
All right, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Blizz.
My turn. All right. So she's still there. She's still pissy. The claws don't seem to be getting the job done. But with Kratos here at the moment, I might as well. Step back 5 feet because he's angry. And then I'm going to launch 3 bolts at her.
Okay.
First
And-
one, 2 extra power points for damage. And everything is working again.
Huzzah! Oh.
Well, I don't like that roll. So that's 0. We're going to try to Benny that.
Up to a 2.
It's up to a 2. Well, that's fine. It's just 1 lost power point. So, all right. Second one, same thing. Up in the damage for an extra 2 power points if the spell goes off.
Another,
All right.
another natural 2.
Yeah, we are. I need to change my dice back. This is an odd phenomena here. All right, action 3. You motherfucker.
With another total of 2.
All right, I'm going to spend a Benny on this one because I have great cosmic power and itty bitty little body space.
And even
All
after
right.
the Benny was spit, it still came up as a 3.
Yep. No,
All right.
I'm going to go start changing my dice around again. My turn's over.
All right. Thid
All right. So
So-
Sid.
is currently shaken.
Yeah. So let me do my unshaken roll. Does that work? Huh. Oh, so
Well,
I use
the
a Benny.
macro worked, but you
Yeah.
didn't break it. So Benny does break the shaken.
Cool. So Thid just got attacked by a stupid snake, and now this lady's mad at him. He doesn't understand. So I measure. I got enough distance, so I can hit that intersection right mirror. It's a small, so I won't get any of the horses or anything like that. And I will just toss a alchemist bomb at her
Okie dokie.
and see how it goes.
All right. That is a success with a total of 7. And you got an ace on that damage roll, which is going to give her a shaken result.
And she's already shaken, right?
That is enough to take her down, and it is a good thing that you did. Because her next roll was going to take a potion. All right. So she is currently unconscious, bleeding out.
If there's an angry Kratos in front of her, I don't think she's going to survive this.
Lady, your snake tried to bite me.
I don't think she will either, but I'm not sure why it put it on Kratos. All right, Fid.
What does it want to do now? Stupid lady, stupid snakes, and yeah, fuck it. He'll throw another alchemist bomb. Same spot.
Alrighty. And you don't have to roll damage because that's going to kill her. And that will end the fight. And I'm going to convert her over to a loot box real quick. And you guys are free to examine the dead.
That's what I'm doing. I'm also trying to figure out why in the hell we were fighting for a good 30 seconds there, and nobody came up. Like, where's this crew we're supposed to be?
I know they heard us because I threw a couple of those thunder shells out.
It's almost like they were expecting you to do your job and protect the boat.
I don't see anything too crazy on this guy. Looks like he's got a little currency for you, Blizz, if you want to pick that up. You're the money guy.
Rag makes his way down.
Can I do it's probably a nature. I don't know, science check to try to get some venom or poison off of this constrictor that
constrictors are non-venomous.
I mean, you can try, but you're not going to get anything out of it.
Okay, I don't know if it was actually a constrictor, if that was the okay, cool. So I won't do that. I'll go check my pile of bodies that I made over here.
Alrighty.
There's a wand of boost trait if you want to supplement your potions. Can you use wands? I honestly don't know how we ruled that, as this is a homebrew class.
I have a wand of healing.
It's a casting, so yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, we made it arcane background, so yeah, I reckon.
The official rules as written is anybody can use the wand. They just have to, if they don't have the correct spellcasting skill, which in this case is actual spellcasting, then they default to smarts.
Oh, well, if it needs spellcasting, then that's
-2.
Yeah. So I guess it depends on what it is. With the currency, do we want to do the split the currency 4 ways button? Is that all working? Or do we just want one person to grab it all?
I just grabbed it all off of her.
Okay.
And I'm just going to start gathering up the bodies and put them in the center of the ship here for everybody to go through.
Okay. I'll grab these guys down here and move them up for you.
Oh, I can't grab all of the money off of this guy for some reason. It only lets me take 11, so yeah, it has to be split 4 ways.
There's
all right.
a letter.
So
this guy was hired.
As you guys are collecting your loot, you're feeling a bit more powerful. And you guys just gained an advancement. And
yeah, buddy.
Being the case, we'll go ahead and call it here so you guys can take your time and look through stuff and pick your advancement and loot everything. So for those of you watching and or listening, we will see you next time in the next episode. Have a great time. And if you'd like to help us out, head to our Patreon. The link is right there on our website, knightsofthesmithtable.com. Head on over, give us $1 even. Anything helps. So that way we can definitely keep improving our quality. Other than that, we will see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.